I ponder whether plastics pose the risk in the development and welfare of people, the environment, and the economy. With widespread use and dependence on these resources, it is justified to understand, evaluate, and assess the potential effects these synthetic materials have. So, the waste created by plastics is one of the largest environmental problems. Conventional plastics that derive from oil and gas take centuries to decompose, piling up rubbish tips and polluting waterways. These plastics eventually break down into harmful residue and chemicals that damage and have a negative impact on the ocean, waters, soil, wildlife, and humans. Plastics are made up of long chains of polymers. Plastics are a type of polymer. They are composed of molecules known as monomers that are bonded together to form a long chain. That long chain is a polymer, as you can see in the diagram. These are some of the chemicals found in plastics, such as the PVC, which is polyvinyl chloride. And basically, these are just the chemicals found in some of the plastics that we see around every day. When the plastic is disposed of in the garbage pile, the air, moisture, climate, or soil can't break it down naturally. When exposed to sunlight, plastics crumble down as really tiny fragments. Its structure resists biodegradation. This means that microorganisms found in the soil that can decompose things like wood and other formerly living materials are unable to break the strong bonds common in most plastics. Trap rainwater, which is ideal conditions for disease-carrying mosquitoes to breed in sewers, storm drains, creeks, harbours, and the ocean. The base of the world's food chains is dependent on the cool, nutrient-rich waters in turn support the growth of algae and seaweed. Plastic debris is a major threat to marine organisms through entanglement or by ingestion by organisms. Well, what is being done about this problem? Recycling is not very efficient because only 3 to 5% of plastics are recycled. Even when recycling plastics, they retain pollutants and residue of former contents. Scientists believe that we have to embark on a new era of great innovative that are adaptive and reuse focused. Plastics are increasingly seen to be manufactured from renewable material. Bioplastics are made from a lot of different sugars. A contradiction emerges with biodegradation. In some cases, biodegradation is favourable when speaking in terms of plastic bottles, etc. However, when speaking in terms of plastic used in building and construction, biodegradability is adverse. Timescale is an important factor when looking at biodegradable plastics. One type of substitute to petroleum-based plastics also include corn-based, cellular-based, sugar-based, soy-based. Polyethylene, which derives from sugarcane, is one of the greener plastics about the effects of plastics in our world. While some argue these chemicals are the grounds for immense concern, others persist on the assistance, profit, and benefits they bring the world. The debate touches on essentials like health, the environment, economy, and basic standards of living. Hello there. Please welcome with me Dr. Nicholas Nyland from the Society of the Plastics Industry, the SBI. Hello, welcome Dr. Nicholas Nyland. Thanks for being here today. And, according to the Society of the Plastics Industry, that's the industry you work for, they say that the benefits of plastics are unmatched by any other material. Can you please elaborate on that?
Yes, well, hello. Thank you for having me here today on the show. First of all, its properties are light, malleable, strong, and economically inexpensive. So its capability to guard against contamination allows it to be, beneficial in sterile and medical environments like hospitals. Also, its versatility allows medical improvements that were unthinkable, half a century ago, like disposable syringes, blood bags, heart valves, bill capsules, hearing aids, and the list goes on. I mean, plastic kitchenware is a convenient alternative to, ceramic and glass dishes. Another thing is plastic can serve flavor and freshness when used as storage foods and beverages. Also, packaging extends shelf life and protects perishable foods. Also, leak-proof and child-resistant containers are essential, like for enclosing hazardized household products such as like bleach, ammonia, and other heavy-duty cleaners. So, plastic has its advantageous, factors, and no one can deny.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nicholas Nylon, for being here today and just, showcasing your point of view. Thank you very much. We have become too reliant on this resource. The key element to resource efficiency is to restrict, ban, or phase out the landfilling of recyclable and other recoverable waste. This is efficient energy from waste, since it provides the legal certainty required for future planning and investments in the required infrastructure. Improving waste management is the elementary key in reducing litter. Governments need to incorporate the issue of plastics in our environment and waters into their national and global waste management approach and policies. Given current levels of production and the amount of plastics existing in the environment, the abundance of plastics is inevitable and will surely continue to increase for the projected future. The considerable waste quantity generated by people increases as standards of living and population density increase. Risks and benefits should be balanced when regulating the production of plastics and their effects on our world. Society has to tolerate the cost of sustainability.